Hello my favorite people, today we're going to be checking out places you wouldn't want to live in the UK. This is a video that I got recommended or requested in my comment section because we did a video like the top places to visit in the UK, so someone was like, check out the worst places in the UK, so let's get into it. I don't know what could be so bad about the UK, you guys know I love it. The architecture, the landscaping, the people, the food, the culture, everything is beautiful to me, so we'll see what the heck these people have to say that could make me not like the UK. Let's see. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like the video, check out my other content, and DM me video requests over on Instagram. Here we go. Places you wouldn't like to live in the UK.
When most people imagine the UK, they think of London, wry humour and polite people. It might seem unthinkable that Great Britain...
Polite people. Let me zip it, keep it to myself.
of London, wry humour and polite people. It might seem unthinkable that Great Britain has some real dung piles amongst its treasures.
Oh.
But these 5 places will have you wondering why there is even a great in front of Britain. Know before you go. At number 5,
wait, there's a lot of
Sandwell.
trash.
The available jobs in this West Midlands district are so poorly paid that the average resident has 0 disposable income. The good news for locals is that Sandwell has a pretty high mortality.
Wait a minute, that person, they said fuck the roundabout. They went over it. What
disposable income. The good news for locals is that Sandwell has a pretty high mortality rate, so they don't have to suffer for very long.
Aw. Sandwell, he said people aren't living long. There's no old people in Sandwell. They're all dying early. That's unfortunate. So they live these hard-working jobs, don't get paid enough to even, like, provide for themselves, and then they die early? Poor Sandwell, or the people of Sandwell. But then again, we just saw a clip of the roundabout. Everybody was driving a Beamer, a BMW. Now, is that just because it's Europe, or some people are wealthy there, clearly?
At number 4, Gwent Valleys.
Gwent Valleys.
No matter which metric you choose to measure, Gwent Valley scores poorly. Crime? Check.
Aye.
Poor healthcare? Check.
How can you have poor healthcare when it's free?
Gwent Valley scores poorly. Crime? Check. Poor healthcare? Check. A-hole teenagers all around? Oh yeah.
Oh no. British culture, okay, I always say there are some similarities, like we're actually way similar, but maybe we're not. Just because we both speak English, it doesn't mean we're, like, the same. But, like, even, like, this image, like... Oh, my.
Check. Poor healthcare? Check.
Poor healthcare, that's crazy.
Teenagers all around? Oh, yeah.
Y'all's drinking age is 18 as well. See, our drinking age is 21. So, I feel like there's a level of kind of responsibility and maturity. There's a difference between a 21-year-old and an 18-year-old. So maybe that's why the teenagers are acting a fool outside of bars. They're not too young to drink, but they haven't matured fully yet, I guess. Let me know your thoughts. I know someone's going to disagree with me over that.
Poor healthcare? Check. A-hole teenagers all around? Oh yeah.
Jesus.
In a country that's filled with coastline and rolling hills, Gwent Valleys has none of that. It's just the worst.
Come on. I feel like it can't be that bad. If you've been to Gwent Valley or if you're from there, let me know. Is it really as bad as this guy's making it seem? Yesterday I reacted to Educating Yorkshire for the first time, and I got a lot of comments about, like, oh, your teachers don't scream at y'all in America, but what do you expect if the kids are rowdy? Obviously they're going to scream at you. The things I saw in Educating Yorkshire would never happen here. Like, people turning over desks, pushing kids down, smoking outside of school, like, that doesn't happen, so we don't need for our teachers to scream at us. And I feel like if a teacher screamed at you, they would probably get fired here, because there's no need for it. It's about mutual respect between the student and the teacher. Like, there's a sort of line that we all know not to cross. The only time our teachers here raise their voice is if, like, the students are talking too much or we're too loud, then they'll be like, guys, quiet down, or trying to instruct. But I feel like there's a difference in instructing and yelling. Like, things are very culturally different now that I actually think about it.
And number 3, High Wycombe.
You're telling me it's not Wycombe? Wycombe? Wycombe. High Wycombe? Wycombe. I don't know. Whatever.
Petty crime and drug use are present, as is the low employment rate. The little money High Wycombe does have, it spends on schools, which is great.
Yeah, that's good.
Of course, that
Education.
doesn't do the average tourist any good.
That doesn't... Okay, so tourism is a big part of y'all's money, whatever you call it. No one goes to Wakombi because they put their money towards schools. So what are the high tourist destinations other than London? Like, where do you see the most tourists? Other than, like, Buckingham Palace, you know, all the staple places. I don't know.
Number 2, Southampton.
Ooh, the Hamptons.
Southampton is simply filled with half-destroyed buildings blotting the
Castles?
landscape. To be fair, the place was bombed in World War II. That is a pretty solid excuse, but on the other hand, they've had the better part of 80 years to get the place back in order.
Okay, so who's in charge of that, though? Like, obviously in America we have the national government, but then you have state governments as well. You have the mayor, the governor, and then all these different, like, development teams that are in charge of, like, rejuvenating the state. And if you need funding from a national level, you can pass, like, a bill or request aid or whatever, and you can get it from the actual country, the national government. So is it the same, like, for y'all, like, your city? You have governors and mayors and all that, and they decide how the state is run? Or... This is, y'all don't call Wakombi. It's a city. It's a city. So your governor would decide to pick up the trash, to make an effort to restructure the buildings that were destroyed or whatever. Or is it all on the Queen and her family and Parliament? Because I feel like, knowing the royal family or what I do know about them, they wouldn't make places like this their priority. It's kind of just like, we're royal, we got our pearls and our riches, don't mind what the trash that's behind us, because we're nice, we can appear nice. This is Britain. But then this is also Britain, which is unfortunate.
And at number 1, Morecambe.
It looks nice, though.
In the 1930s, luminaries like Coco Chanel used to hang out in Morecambe. These days, Morecambe is more known for its dilapidation.
Oh,
the coastline outside the city is stunning. But if you're being completely honest, coasts aren't exactly a point of pride, and neither is Morecambe.
Aw. Well, he didn't...
do you think the worst place in the UK is?
He didn't really go into depth about why Morecambe is so bad. All he said is the coastline was good, but the city wasn't. Why? If you're from Morecambe, let me know. Also, the fact that Miss Coco Chanel is from there, hello, there should be, like, that city should be thriving. One of the most luxurious brands in all of existence is from that city. Like, come on. So many, like... She could have, or whatever the company could, like, put money into the city, since that's, like, a part of their history. But, you know, we can't expect, I guess, rich people to put the money they earned back into where they came from. It's not their responsibility, technically. Anyways, y'all let me know your thoughts on this video. A lot of littering and, like, drug problems, I guess, and homelessness, apparently. I didn't see any of that whenever I visited last time. Speaking of my trip, I'm going to be dropping a vlog from London this weekend on the vlog channel, so look forward to that. I went to Abbey Road Studios, through a bunch of different thrift shops, and just explored all of London, the Tower Bridge, all that. So if you're interested, go to the vlog channel, look out for that, and thanks for watching. Bye!